Rix, I do want to ask you about Heung-min Son. I think Heung-min Son is always a player you are so complimentary about here on Last One on Spurs. I know for sure, look, listeners and viewers love it. I know our South Korean contingent, bless them, that watch and listen to this show. Thank you so much for your support. I know, again, they're obviously rightly so in their adoration of Heung-min Son. Again, a real captain's performance of him against Manchester City. When you consider now for Son, that goal away at the Etihad was his 50th Premier League away goal. He's had 50 at home, 50 away, and he also provided 50 assists for the team. Is he really showing that leadership as a captain that you need? Roy Keane said after the game that with Sonny, he doesn't need to be a shouter or a massive, real loudspeaker. Even though Maddison said he actually is louder than what you would imagine him to be, because he's talking on the pitch. Is that fair, Rix?
Absolutely, bro. I mean, Sonny is a phenomenal player, and I think that because he's been with us for so long, I think we kind of take some of his great efforts and some of his great attributes for granted almost. I don't think we kind of pay them enough attention. If he was in another team, if he was in the Liverpool side or something, we'd be waxing lyrical about him, and we'd be talking about his off-the-ball runs. We'd be talking about him dragging people out of position so that others can get into the box. We'd be talking about, not only does he play hard and play fast, but he plays with a smile on his face, I think he's a great example to the young ones that are around him, and I think he's a great example to his teammates. They all look to Sonny and listen to Sonny, and I think that, if anybody, if anybody who's going to help fill the gap of, and it's a big gap and it's a big pair of shoes of Harry Kane, it was Heung-min Son. Again, I've said this before on here, is when Harry wanted to go Man City. Well, who stepped up and signed a new contract? Son. Sonny done it straight away. He was like, okay, fine, I'll have the responsibility. I'll step up. I'll be the man. And what did he do in that game? That first game where Harry Kane couldn't play against Man City because his head wasn't there, Sonny played and Sonny scored. This season, it was come see, come saw whether Harry was going to stay in, and who knows where Tottenham was going to go after last season, after the last couple of seasons. Who knows where we was going to go? I think as a fan base, we probably felt that we was going to be, sinking a bit like the Titanic. Do you know what I mean? But not Sonny. Saudi Arabia, a massive bid coming for him. He could have gone and kind of got yachts and Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and he could have had waiters, and he could have been earning stupid money. He could have been earning bars of gold every bloody week. But what did he say? And he said it straight away. He said, no, I ain't going nowhere. I've got a lot more to do in the Premier League, and I've got a lot more to kind of achieve with Tottenham Hotspur. He loves us. We love him. And to have somebody that kind of embraces all of the values that us as fans have, as well as be a phenomenal player, I think we need to give him a lot more credit. I think we take him for granted sometimes. And I think that we have to remember as well the amount of space that we gave Harry Kane, okay? In the sense of he didn't used to score in August. So all of us as a fan base, we didn't question it. We accepted it. Yeah, well, it's August. Of course he's not going to score in August. I'll leave him. It's all right. It will come good. Because at the end of the season, Harry would probably have 30 goals. So you can't really argue with not scoring in August, right? So it's the same right now with Sonny. If he has a dip or if there's something going on, do you know what I mean? From what we see on the cameras, it doesn't look like he has a great game. You can't just get on his case like that. You have to look at him as an all-round player. In the wins and in the losses. Do you know what I mean? How does he act? How does he hold himself? How does he kind of get the rest of the players to step up to that type of mark? The class, the integrity, just because they're a rival doesn't mean you can't shake their hand and give them a smile. And that's what Sonny does. And even our biggest rivals, the Gooners, they love him. Everybody loves Sonny. Why is that? Because he gives them love and respect, regardless of who they are and who they're playing. Do you know what I mean? So big up to Sonny. Long may it continue. I love him in the number 9 position. I want him to stay there. That's his position right now. I don't want him back on the left anymore. I think he's our number 1, number 9, and he's our captain going forward. And I think he represents not only the club, but us fans phenomenally. So thank you, Sonny, and keep it going, my friend.
What a speech. What a speech. Heung-min Son there from the wonderful Ricky Norwood.